Well, hey, it's Brad. I want to do a quick interview. It is the 9th of November. It's a Saturday, and I can't believe I'm actually hunting. I am in a blind at the new hidden plot. I have my crossbow. I've been hunting the last 2 nights in our elevated blind at our home property. But I came out here yesterday and set this pop-up blind that I typically use for turkey, our spring turkey hunting. A little reluctant about having it here because the deer don't seem to be getting used to blinds as quickly as turkeys do for whatever reason. But we had a lot of buck movement last night, nice sized bucks, a couple on the hit list. So I'm actually out here tonight playing the game for tomorrow. Actually, I wanted to get all my equipment out here so I can sneak in here in the morning without any equipment and really sit all day, because I really think the bucks are going to be moving. So anyway, we have about an hour and a half of shooting light left. It's really cool. It was raining earlier today. I love the cloudy skies in November. So this feels right. I wish it was a little colder, but this will do. I actually did okay with my broken arm, getting all my stuff in here. I didn't push it too bad, and I actually came in on our normal equipment path, not through the creek. The recent rain just probably made everything muddy down there, so I'm risking the deer busting me on my way in and out, but safety first. I'm not messing around. I'm a week and a day after my surgery to repair my fracture, my forearm, and it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow night when I actually broke it on my way out. So I'm almost 2 weeks to the day that I haven't been out here hunting. But to be honest with you, I'm thrilled to even be here. So, boy, it'd be nice to get even a picture of or a video of a big buck. But all right, I've never shot a deer out of a ground blind, so I much prefer to be up in a stand, to be honest with you. Limited visibility, and the video's going to be limited. But this inner food plot, it's been pulling the deer in, so we'll see. I'll let you know what I see, obviously. So let's do it. Hey, it's Brad. I'm going to make a real quick opener here. It is Sunday, November 11th. It is just about shooting light here. We're at the property in a blind. I am hunting with my Raven crossbow, and I'm excited about today. I had to stop for 3 different deer just driving here, so I think this might be our shot. We'll see, but just want to let you know I'm about ready to open up the blind windows and see what shows up. Hopefully I can show you something soon. See you. All right, so a quick update here. It's about 10:15. Had a flurry of activity early in the morning. I don't know if I got it on camera or not, but I had looked like a 2-year-old 8-pointer that came in. I had it on my low light setting because it was still pretty dark, but it was after shooting light. This 8-pointer came in and just gave me a perfect shot. I had him lined up with my scope, and it was just a great practice for when the real big deer come in. But so that was kind of cool. And then I had another looked like another 6-pointer that came the opposite way from the north, and it was really super cool. It had an owl that kind of flew into a tree close to it, and kind of got the attention of that buck. And he never came into. I was hoping he'd come into view just to get him on camera, but he ended up going to the west up the hill. So he went, and then I saw another spike that came by again, running that ridge top, and I've had a couple does I thought was going to be trailed by a buck on that same ridge top, but I never saw anything from my vantage point. So anyway, yeah, so it was kind of cool at first to see that, kind of the behavior we're expecting, just not going to be taking any smaller bucks here. We want advanced age classes, so that's the plan. Pretty pleasant out, to be honest with you, for the 10th of November. And so just going to kind of sit here and enjoy the environment. And one thing about where I'm sitting is I'm kind of in the just right above the creek bed here, and I don't have any cell service, which yeah, back in the day, people, that doesn't make any sense at all. You got to go hunting and you got to get cell service, but you know, it is honestly a safety concern, especially when you're like me and you have a broken hand or broken arm rather. But yeah, I was super careful coming in this morning, and yeah, we'll continue to be. And I'm not getting a tree stand for this season for sure. So we'll just kind of hang out. I'll keep you updated, see if we can get anything else on film. But we're here till the end of shooting light, so we still have, I don't know, seven hours to go, at least 6.5, something like that. So the hope is that we'll get some action. And to be honest with you, when there's the rut, you know, they could be moving any time of the day. So we're in an interior part of the property, and I would have every expectation that we're going to see something. But that's why we're here, because you don't know. And I'm just glad we have the opportunity. And before I sign off for now, I was just thinking, since we haven't been seeing deer recently, is that it'll be 2 weeks this evening when I had my accident, which is actually remarkable that I'm actually sitting here talking to you right now. Just really super happy with the progress so far. And, you know, my pain has gone down quite a bit, so that's been helpful. But my swelling in my fingers has gone down, so I can actually move them. My surgeon gave me a bunch of exercises to do. I haven't even officially started PT, but this is not a problem. What's going to be the challenge is when I have to move my wrist around. But anyway, you don't want to hear about that right now. But yeah, I'm able to grasp onto things and maneuver. I can't really lift a heck of a lot, but much better than feeling like I just had a bunch of sausages, you know, sewn on my hand. So pretty happy about that. But anyway, we're just going to keep enjoying this, and probably eat some snacks here while we wait. So, all right, I'll catch you in a bit. Well, hey, it's Brad. It is Monday, November 11th. It's about 7:10 a.m., and I'm back in the blind here. Didn't have a chance to do something earlier because I got here a little bit later than I was hoping, but it's been pretty slow this morning, to be honest with you. Super calm out right now. The temperature's nice, lower 40s, so I think the deer would be moving, but I don't know if there's any correlation, but I didn't see any deer on the half hour to drive here yesterday. I saw 3, and the deer were moving almost immediately yesterday, so we'll see what shows up. Yesterday I had a really good day. I didn't do a wrap up just because I had things moving right up until dark yesterday. Saw a total of 6 bucks, and some of them I couldn't even get on camera, and we'll talk about why in a minute, but 5 out of the 6 I didn't obviously shoot. The other one was a pretty nice 8-pointer. I couldn't see him really well. He popped out of the creek while I had 2 fawns here. I got some decent footage of them. They were in the food plot, and they were just staring over to the east, and I heard some noise, and I saw him pop up on the equipment path just to my north, and I was really hoping he'd come into the food plot. I probably would have taken a shot at him, but he instead kind of walked to the north, kind of on a mission away from me. I grunted at him a couple times, but he didn't pay any attention, so I was hoping he'd come back, but he didn't. The fawns kept milling around, and they were kind of hanging out for a little bit, but so yeah, it was cool to see activity. I'm hoping for more. We're in the middle of the rut, so I'm really hoping we'll see something. We'll definitely, hopefully, get on camera. So real quick, I want to talk a little bit about the difference between blind hunting and tree stand hunting. All things being equal, if I didn't have any injury and could climb a tree stand, I would absolutely prefer being at a tree stand. The benefit, in my opinion, is the visibility and the ability to see farther, obviously, when you're elevated. The downside is that your movement is less concealed, so the blind does a better job at concealing some movement. Now, I've gotten much better as I've gotten older. I'm not as fidgety as I used to be, but it's nice that you can conceal your movement a little bit and dress in darker colors, and you kind of blend into the black of whatever blind you're typically in. It's usually like a black background. From a filming perspective, there's no comparison. It is very difficult to self-film in a blind because you're limited with the window openings, and especially with my tripod in here for my Raven, for my crossbow. I don't have much room to maneuver, so I have to kind of put this wherever I can just to get a decent shot. So some of the deer that I was talking about from yesterday didn't even get on film because I couldn't get to a point where I could capture them. So, but it is what it is. We'll do our best with what we have available. And again, I can't tell you how thankful I am to even being out here and recording this interview, hunting on November 11th, because 2 weeks ago I thought I was done for the season. So from a compound bow situation I was, but we're gonna just do whatever we can to get out here. So we'll see. All right, we'll bring you whatever shows up. So hopefully I have something to show you. All right, a quick update here. The update is nothing is happening. It's about 10:30, and saw a fawn up on the ridge briefly, just probably just putzing around or something. But yeah, it has been super slow. The wind's picked up a little bit, so that might be good. But you never know. It's 10:30, and I've heard from others in the past that sometimes some of your best movement during the rut is from like 10 to 2. So we'll see if that holds true here. You never know. That's why I'm here, because it's you just never know what might show up, what's going to be moving. I didn't see anything on any of my cameras last night outside of, it looked like those same fawns on smaller deer. No bucks. Well, I should take that back. There was a little 6-pointer, but I mean, might as well have been a fawn. So no big bucks. I don't know what's happening. The one thing I have noticed is I've been watching a couple other hunters on YouTube, and it's been pretty slow for them as well here in Iowa. So I don't know. All I know is I have a crossbow that needs to shoot. All I've done is shoot some bolts at a target. So I certainly could have. Last couple days, I've had deer walk in front of me, especially that one buck that gave me that great shot, that 2-year-old 8-pointer. He gave me a great practice opportunity. Had my reticles lined up right on him, but yeah, we're not gonna waste a tag on a younger buck, and we definitely want them to keep growing. So that's how you get really big deer, is you let the smaller ones go. And can other people shoot them? Sure, yeah, that's a risk for sure. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go wait for the bigger bucks. I know there's some big bucks out here, and I've had on my camera. I saw one the night that I had my accident that was just a monster, and I wish I was sitting in a different stand that night. But yeah, that's how it goes. All right, so we're gonna just kind of hang tight here and just be patient. We still have 7 more hours to go, which is crazy, but we're gonna see what shows up. So we'll see. Well, it's about 4:30. That doe and her fawn, they were really pushing it. I really had to exercise trigger control. They were here for about 45 minutes, and that doe kept walking back and forth right in front of me about 10 yards away. And then, I don't know if she was trying to figure out if I was in here or what, but she kept kind of looking in here and whatever. I just didn't want to spook her. So she's finally left with her fawn, but I was hoping that would pull in a buck. We have about 45 more minutes, so we'll see. But it's kind of cool to see the deer close. It tells you what the difference the wind direction makes. I mean, no clue. So it's cool.